Do you have a dream, a goal, a desire, a deep ambition burning inside of you? I want to help you bring that to reality. In fact, there's a man named Richard Goodall right now who's on America's Got Talent, who's a janitor who happens to have a beautiful singing voice. And he's making waves out there because he finally decided to share that gift. So do you have a gift inside of you that you want to share with others? Maybe it's the world, I don't know. But in this video, I want to help you unlock that special talent, that special gift that you have. Now, before we do that, why don't we just take a quick look at my man, Richard Goodall, who's the janitor, sharing this unique gift with the world, and then we'll break this down in detail. Oh yeah, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it goes a long, long way. Let's get into it.
And the song you've chosen today, tell me why you chose it.
The song speaks for itself, so.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to ask any more questions. Let's do it. Good luck.
Whew.
Are you a bit nervous?
Yeah. This has been a long time coming. So.
Bless you. I hope he's good. I know, I really do.
Just a small town girl. Living in a lonely world. What? She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Singer in a smoky room.
So amazing.
Smell a while and cheap perfume. Oh, a smile that can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard of South.
Beautiful, right? The reality is we all have something like that inside of us. Now, maybe you're not in front of the stage at AGT, right? Maybe it's not singing, but I want to talk to you about the power of your voice. And think of the voice as an analogy also for your expression into the world. Like, I don't sing, right? But my voice I found as a metaphor for your expression. In fact, in my best-selling book, Scars, I have a whole section where I talk about this. I realized growing up that voice gets stifled. Sit down, shut up, be quiet, raise your hand. There's all these little things along the way that kind of stifle you. They suppress who you are. Then we wake up and we're like stuck in this box of perfectionism, of playing small, fading into the crowd, of not making waves, not making moves. In fact, early in my career as a personal trainer at a gym, and I remember we always just played like this basic music. It was like the radio station type of music. And I realized what that was, is it was the music that didn't make waves. It made no one uncomfortable, but no one really enjoyed it. And so if you really want to step out in life, you have to be willing to pick a side. And I don't mean that from like a team standpoint, but like you have to be able to stand on something. And oftentimes what holds you back is the fear of being judged by others. But I want you to understand something about judgment. Is one, you're going to be judged regardless. Like if you're in good shape, you work out, people are going to be like, oh, it must be nice. You got good genetics, or you got time, or you got the money to eat right, whatever it is. And if you're out of shape, they're going to be like, oh, fucking lazy ass, whatever. And so you're always going to get judged no matter what. Like you're going to be judged. And so as you learn to do things for you, as you step into your own unique power, then you can let go of the fear of judgment, because you're becoming self-validated, meaning the validation for what you do in life is for you. You're seeking your own approval. And the reality is that fear has a cost to it. It's holding you back in a literal sense, like an actual cost. Like it has cost you things in life, and also an opportunity cost. There's things that you could do, could be doing, but you haven't allowed yourself to step into that. I had a mentor who told me, Troy, you have to consistently increase social pressure. And at the time I was like, that sounds dope, but I don't really know what you mean by that. But what I learned over time is what he meant is when you increase social pressure, you do uncomfortable things in front of other people. What it does is it kind of like carves away those weak parts of ourselves that hold you back in life. Like as an example, you've all been to a restaurant, you're eating lunch, you're eating dinner with some friends, and you kind of speak at a certain voice, a certain tonality, like a certain volume level. And that's your brain saying, this is where you're allowed to speak. And then maybe the waiter or waitress comes over and you get a little quieter. Maybe you stop talking about the topic you were discussing. That's your brain being afraid of judgment. So something I do, and I would encourage you to do, is when you're in those situations, is make the conscious decision to talk a little bit louder, to laugh a little bit more, to tell a joke that's a little bit uncomfortable. And when the waiter or waitress comes over, I will often talk about things that are uncomfortable. Maybe it's something personal. I share this uncomfortable thing about my life, and everyone else is kind of looking at me like, yo, dude, you gonna shut up? And then I don't. I can tell as soon as the waiter or waitress walks away, they all start to laugh. Like, dude, that was epic. Because they all have that moment like, are you gonna keep talking? Are you gonna be quiet? And I just keep talking. I go right through it. And then it's actually fun. It's rewarding. And so that's a moment where you increase social pressure. And so allow yourself to do that consistently. It'll be medicine for you. Like quite literally, it carves away the weak parts of who you are. So maybe it's you sharing something to social media. Maybe it's you speaking up and setting a boundary. Maybe it's you actually picking up the guitar, using your voice in front of other people. Maybe it's you doing some stand-up comedy. And so you must consistently find ways to increase social pressure, and it will naturally start to carve it away until one day, just like our man Richard Goodall, he decided to share his unique talent with the world. Like this guy finally decided one day, like, yo, I'm ready to share with the world. But imagine if he would have done that 20 years ago, or imagine if he would have never done it at all. I don't want that to be you. It's time for you to use your voice to play big in life. And remember that playing small serves nobody. It doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve others. So we need you to step up, to extend your unique talents and use your voice to share with the world. So thank you, Richard Goodall and AGT, for showing us a beautiful example. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I make them for you. So if you could do me a favor, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.